Welcome back everyone to Project 23, and in today's episode we fully got the power steering hooked up again. We have to put in the starter motor, we installed the alternator, and what I did to it to make it fit was I cut off this bracket right here, because I'm not going to be running the stock AC. I'm going to be running a Prius AC, and the Prius AC unit will get set somewhere under the body. I got the turbo, it's not pretty. I got this all welded up nice and strong so it's not going to move. I also welded together the nipple right here for the oil return, which I'm going to feed into the pan like that. There's the oil that I'm going to use, even though it might not exactly work. I'm going to run a wet sump as well for added extra oil. I got the new radiator ordered. It's a 2-row. It's for the 4-liter Ranger, the V6, and the 5.0 Explorer. The next thing I gotta really do is I gotta hook up all the intake, and I gotta set up my oil feed for the turbo, and the oil return's all set. I have to plug up this hole on the upper hose, but that's not really that big an issue. I'm gonna delete my for now, just for the racing part of it. For now, I'm gonna delete my condenser. That way I have space up front for the intercooler. I also ordered, soon, here in a few days, I'll be ordering an oil cooler for a 2017 F-150 with the EcoBoost. And that will be what I'll use to cool the oil in this system. What I'll likely do is create a hood scoop section, and I'll probably end up having it right here, the oil cooler, mounted somewhere in this fender wall with the air coming down. I'm going to have just a giant scoop up front that goes to each, and then have the fins that pull out the hot air out the back right here along this section. So there's going to be a giant scoop here all across, and then it's going to get funneled to right here and over there to keep things nice and cool. Another thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do an oil filter relocation kit. I'm going to locate it under the front right tire, front driver's side tire, front left, sorry. And I'm still currently developing a tune for it, but I managed to get my hands on a Mazda Speed 6 with the 2.3 liter turbo, so I'll be modifying that tune, and I'll be porting it over to run on the Ranger motor, and the Ranger computer, not motor. So when all is said and done, this will be running a pretty happy tune. I won't be running the individual coils. I'm going to put those up for sale. If you want the 4 coils, because they're coil unplugged, and you want the front wheel drive intake manifold and throttle body, I'll put links in those, so that way you can buy them if you absolutely need them or if you want them. They're fairly new.